When my father died, I thought the hardest part would be losing him. I was wrong. The real nightmare started when my brother decided the house we grew up in wasn't mine to live in anymore. Dad passed away last spring. It was sudden, a heart attack in his sleep. No hospital drama, no last words, just silence one morning where there should have been coffee brewing and his old radio humming in the kitchen. The house felt hollow from that moment, like it had exhaled for the last time. My brother, David, and I handled the funeral together, or at least that's how it looked from the outside. He made speeches and phone calls while I took care of the small things, organizing photos, picking the flowers, cleaning the house. People said we were doing so well together, like we were some example of family unity. But underneath, I could already feel something shifting. David was always the golden child. Older by 3 years, louder, sharper, better at convincing people he was right. Dad used to joke that David could sell sand in a desert. I never cared much. I was the quiet one, the one who stayed close to home. While David moved to the city and built a career in real estate, I stayed here, helping Dad after Mom passed, fixing things around the house, running errands. It wasn't glamorous, but it was home. After the funeral, David stayed a few extra days to settle the estate. I didn't think much of it until he brought up the will. We sat at the dining table, the same one where Dad used to read the newspaper every morning. David had a stack of papers in front of him. "Dad's lawyer says we'll need to do probate," he said casually. "It's pretty straightforward. We just need to agree on how to handle the property." I frowned. "What property?" "The house," he said, as if I were stupid. "It's worth a lot, and the market's hot. We should sell before interest rates go up." I laughed, thinking he was joking. "Sell? This is our home." He looked at me like I'd said something naive. It was Dad's home, now it's ours, and half of it is mine. That was the moment I realized we weren't on the same side. I told him Dad had always said I could stay here, that it would remain in the family. He shrugged. Verbal promises don't mean much in probate court. The words hit harder than they should have. He'd already talked to the lawyer, already planned it out. I wasn't part of that conversation. When the will was finally read, it confirmed what I feared. The property was split evenly between us, 50-50. No mention of who would live here, no written clause about me staying. I thought Dad didn't need to spell it out. He probably believed David would do the right thing. He didn't know how wrong he was. For the first few weeks, things stayed civil. David went back to the city, and I kept taking care of the house, mowing the lawn,